Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Animal Well. That's the name of the game. We made it up here to, I guess, the topmost row of the map. Although, of course, now we know that there's wraparound in all directions. Very fascinating. And, well, we'll see if we can continue past this point. Presumably we can, if we can figure out how. Okay, we got platforms to help us ascend. What do we know about this room? No secret passages, seemingly, just the ones that are obvious. We're gonna have to hit both of those buttons. How are we gonna hit the lower one of the two? The upper one should be no problem, if we can get to that upper passage. The lower one, though? That is not immediately obvious, but let's just keep going. Also, okay, this one is going to... Well, if this opens... Oh, you know what? Yeah, that is going to open. As soon as our slinky hits it, which we could send down this way. If the gate was open, it would end up pressing that button, opening this hatch, dropping us down the hopefully not death pit. The middle seems to be safe. But first we're gonna have to figure out what the switch situation is all about. I mean, if we could end up on that upper ledge... Oh, is it just a matter of doing a trick yo-yo shot? I mean, that would make sense if there was a check for whether you have the yo-yo or not before entering this. Okay, no bubbles allowed here. We want to have something activate that elevator for us. Because, yeah, without bubbles, we're gonna need that to rise up. To rise to the top. Hey, buddy. You're sleeping. There's also something behind you. Don't think I didn't notice. In fact, it's either... It's not even necessarily a secret. It could be... Oh? Hey. Hey. It could just be the path... Yeah, okay. To the other switch that we have to take. I mean, there is a secret, though. Oh, you're awake. Wait. Hey. Okay, that's pretty easy. Swan egg. The egg itself, I guess, looks like a swan if you have a lot of imagination. Right, that just goes here. That allows us to hit that. That was definitely the easy part, though. Actually, wait, we have to reset because, yeah. This chinchilla was back to blocking the path. Okay, so we want you down here. And you're just gonna activate that for us. Quite straightforward, actually. Okay, we can drop the slinky to raise the square and 2 line blocks in succession. I mean, again, it seems quite straightforward. Oh. Yikes. What are you, mongoose? Mongooses? Mongooses? Did they take the slinky, actually? Oh, they do. They do steal it. Interesting. So, do I scare them away? They don't even care. Huh. Is the trick to distract them by putting the slink down elsewhere? Like there? No, they're so fast. It's not gonna work. is not going to work. And of course, those things don't activate the switches, because why would they? Weird. Wait. Did they get distracted by this? Hmm. I don't suppose I could possibly wait. That's gonna be quite enough. That must almost touch it though, right? Right? Surely that must be almost enough to touch that button, but I guess it just doesn't work that way? You just can't activate buttons from a different screen or something? I refuse to believe that I cannot deal with this situation here. I just don't see how I would. I just don't see how I would. I can... Yeah, I mean, I can't really do anything else. Drop it straight down there. But then what? Or do I actually distract them with the yo-yo? Wait, maybe that's it. Maybe that's literally just it. Nope. How do I do that fast enough? Oh, wait, I can keep the yo-yo out? What? That's so weird. I was holding the yo-yo button down. That's some crazy tech. I was holding the yo-yo button down. Yeah, but normally when the moment you let go, you start retracting it. I suppose if you repress it quickly enough, it doesn't. And apparently that even applies when you don't even have the yo-yo selected. That is some wild tech. That is pretty crazy. But hey, I'll take it. Okay, and here I'm going to have to help Slinky out. Right, I'm gonna have to raise this to allow it all the way across. I'm gonna have to raise this one to let it through. Then it's gonna climb up by itself. And then I'm gonna have to raise this one just enough so it's in the way. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, that might take a few tries, but hey. Okay, that just barely worked out. Wait, we need to move that one out of the way. And then just be ready. Maybe? Okay, wow, that was too early, but it still worked. It just barely was still in the way. Okay, I'll take it. Okay. I was gonna say, this is a bird. I mean, yeah, it is. It's also a rabbit, though. I thought that looked familiar. Did I see this? Where did I see this bird in this game before? But no, wait, I didn't see it in this game at all. It's just a pretty well-known, like, ambigram is no, ambigram is not the right word. I know there's almost certainly there's definitely some sort of term for it. A picture that can be interpreted in two or multiple different ways. So some people will intuitively first see a bird, others will see a rabbit. I think it definitely looks more like a bird than a rabbit. The rabbit, I can see it with the ears, and yeah, but it's a bit forced. It looks like a really weird rabbit and a less weird bird to me. But yeah, in theory, it's pretty interesting. Now, we got the chinchilla there that we're gonna need in order to get across the spikes. We would not be able to use the bouncing back and forth frisbee to push it, though. So is this where we finally learn how to control them? What's up with the smiley faces or the various emoji faces? Going from... I mean, it's 8 different ones. I was hoping that maybe they would light up or something. According to the note we play. Oh, wait. I didn't know that. Wait a second. Does it always work on those? Has that always worked? Oh my god. Walkie the dog. Walkie the... What? It doesn't say walkie the dog. Walk the dog. Find a different way to get around. I mean, as far as I can tell, that's the only way to deal with that particular situation. Some truly wild stuff. Okay, we opened that. Right, there's nothing else. Where even are we there? Okay. Yeah. Wait, that opened that way. Right, hopefully the mongooses aren't going to attack me. Surely they don't care. They only care about toys. Okay. There. That's more like it. And that opens this, and that allows us to just do that. Okay, that just happens automatically. Through the unique weirdness of the yo-yo. Okay. Well, that was certainly a journey we had to go through there. Wow, what an interesting sequence of rooms. Okay, try to remember chinchillas and many other enemies will be distracted by the yo-yo. And other things as well. Nope. Okay, Slinky, do your thing. Are you serious? I don't like this. I thought we were done with you. What? Oh, you ate me from there. You absolute jerk. That puts us there. Okay, yeah. No, that's fine. Thankfully, death does preserve progress. That sure would suck otherwise. Okay. Needless to say, I have absolutely no idea what we... Oh, we need to make it eat hedgehogs. It's gonna eat those, that's gonna... it's gonna take damage from that. That's gonna be it. Oh, I'm gonna do this every time, that's fine. So, the question is it just a matter of dodging? Okay. Just look at the chameleon. Oh, okay. Cries tears of blood. Oh no! The one shot. Oh, that's rough. I guess healing up does matter to an extent because the hedgehogs will damage me if I touch them, which is quite possible. Okay, so we got the first actual boss fight here, huh? That's certainly interesting. Okay. So I'm assuming it's... No! Never mind, I assumed wrong. Okay. So it's not necessarily always going to cry. Oh. Please tell me you don't need to eat all of those. He's probably gonna need to eat all of them, though. come on. Nope. Wait for another round. Okay, please. Nope. No! Why did I jump into it? I'm such an idiot. Really, all I needed to do is run to the left, actually. That was... come on. Come on. Just literally, yeah, literally run in front of the lead hedgehog, and that's that easy. Oh my god. Well, unless, yeah. Okay, he's gonna cry? Yeah. I mean... what? Okay, right. Please? Okay. Nope. Okay, don't cry, please. Okay. Actually, that was unnecessary, but it's fine. There we go. There we go. Jeez. And it's nowhere to be seen. Good. Does the slink break this? V flame. Violet flame, I guess? Okay, open this. I mean... just to confirm that, yes. Last time I'm pretty sure I used the yo-yo, but... the disc will work just the same. Chameleon! Find the violet flame, okay. Whew. Second flame get? Well, technically the third, I guess. So... I mean, I'm sure they can be acquired in any order, really. I would be very surprised, otherwise, with just how open-ended this game is. Look at this, though. Pretty nice. Also, I guess I was wrong about the fast way back from here. No... no fish pipe. Which is fine. There's still the chest to collect, though. Let's not forget about that. Gonna go back and save real quick, just in case. But otherwise, we're done up here, right? I definitely want to... okay, I want to light the candle. I want to check out both locations where the chameleon was previously, because clearly there's something... it was blocking something there. But up here, otherwise, I don't see anything. The two question marks I left there, which might or might not be anything. Right, that passage over... across there, that's still... yeah, that's pretty wild. Okay. Anyway, let's see if we can pull this trick off. We can. Easy. If we can also pull off the trick of jumping off the bubble without bumping our head. Chocolate egg. 31. Very nice. Okay. Why is the wall extra thick over here? That's suspicious, isn't it? Oh, because there's this here. Right. Which we had already seen. Oh, wait, no, it's the extra thick wall is just above that. Yeah, so much for my position on the map. Okay, so maybe I actually just overshot the... yeah. Maybe I just overshot this opening up here. And by the time it looked like, according to the map I was lining up with it, it was already too high up. We just needed to jump up a little bit higher. Eventually we'll be able to officially travel up in this way, so, you know, that's fine. That is fine. Okay, so what's next, actually? Second flame get. We are very close to unlocking the next egg door. In fact, yeah. I think we should just head to the purple sector, because there are just things we can do here. There's definitely that one chest that I can grab. There's that room up there that we can enter. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's ignore the bunny pixel art mural. We don't know what it's all about yet. Maybe it doesn't mean anything. Down, wait. Okay, right. In order to get that room, we have to take the longer way around. Which means just going here. Going down here. Sure, that works. Ouch. Okay, actually I can just do that. Right. We might have to deal with the whole switch sequence again. In fact, it seems like we'll have to. Yeah, if we want to go to the upper room there. Oh, wait. How did I immediately forget about the chameleon passages and the flame? It's fine. We're here now. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Just gonna have to do this again. Ow. Oh. Definitely dealt with that slightly better before. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. See? We healed up again. No longer in danger. We gotta make it through this again, right? Yes, there's just no other way. It's fine. We do this, we do this, and this. Oh, okay. Huh? Wait. Wait. No, surely this is possible. Come on. I refuse to believe that this is not possible. Is this too narrow to create a bubble? There's no way. Come on. Why does the bubble burst immediately? That is not okay. Dude. Nope. Is that actually not possible? Well, damn. I was so sure. But yeah, I guess I underestimated how narrow this was, and that these stupid vines would be so in the way. We cannot just burn them away, right? I mean, obviously, we would have discovered that before if that was a thing. Obviously not a thing. Wait, what's happening here? What? That... Okay, fireworks completely messes up the mice? I didn't know that. Did I ever try that? I guess not. Huh. One of them is blue. Was that the case before? Is any of this meaningful? How am I still discovering new interactions? Even at this point. Also, come on, this has to be possible. How else would we ever possibly deal with this? Okay, first of all, move all the bubbles out of the way. Bubbles? No, the vines. There's gotta be a pixel-perfect trick to make this possible. Ouch. Okay, that resets everything. Yeah, but one of them ended up being blue. What the heck is up with that? Also, I guess we still have to actually solve this if we want to make it through. And I could absolutely die here. So that's wonderful. It's too dark to see. Right. Okay, well, at least we'll be able to collect the chest if we don't die here. The mouse is still around, right? It's... Okay, apparently it can appear up there. That's kind of spooky. Okay, we should be safe here. Should be. Okay, bubble egg. Egg Lord. Find 32 secret eggs. Nice. I'm the Egg Lord. It's official now. It's too dark to see. Of course it is. But that's okay. We are the Egg Lord. Bow before me. Alright. How do... There, we can go through there. Drop down that way. Make it across there. Maybe we should first heal up. By which I mean save the game. But also heal up, actually. Can we not go through this passage now? I suppose we can. Will that help us? Maybe? Actually, yeah, why not? Drop back down here. You're still around. I guess we never ultimately dealt with you. Oh, I completely forgot about that. Okay, well, that's a good thing I ended up taking this path. We can... I should have done another bubble. That absolutely could have backfired. Backfire-egged. But we got the fire egg. Very good. And I guess we just drop all the way down. What am I doing? I'm just gonna take, you know, the slow way down the middle just to get a good look at everything. Okay, you're guarding... Could be a key or a match. I would guess probably a match, because keys have been typically found near key doors. Okay, there is some ominous red glow behind that waterfall. Similar to... We saw some bright blue and green behind some waterfalls. Maybe up in the green sector or somewhere thereabouts. So... There could potentially be something up there. Maybe. Not quite sure what kind of something, but... There, I guess. I suppose we can just save here, sure. Because if I'm correct, then there should be... a teleporter right above here, I guess? No, wait, what? Huh? So that white pixel is absolutely nothing? Why is there a white pixel there? There definitely is a white pixel right below us. It's where the bird starts out, I suppose, but surely that's not it, right? Because the other birds certainly aren't marked in any kind of way on the map. It's definitely not a teleporter, that's for sure. Huh. Okay, there doesn't appear to be anything out of the ordinary in that room. We can just use you to make it across. Right, okay. Got all of you guys. And if there was originally some sort of puzzle to solve, then there certainly doesn't appear to be now. I mean, yeah, I guess I was wondering about the bottom of this screen, but as far as I can tell, unless there is... Well, I mean, okay, if there is a way to make it past the bird that's at the, well, at the top of the... of this elevator, right here. Right? It's a different kind of bird, but it's similar, I guess. There's a vertically moving one, of course, versus these horizontally moving ones. But if we can find a way to just chase them away, or otherwise manipulate them in some kind of way, we could potentially open up the way to drop down here. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, you know what? It's just that blue mice always travel vertically, and red mice always travel horizontally. That's why one of them just happened to change colors, I suppose, as I scrambled them previously. That's it. Okay. Right. I mean, similarly, there is something below here, and I technically... yeah, we have technically been below here. We just wouldn't be able to fall straight down because of the lower bird. So here we just have to deal with them as is. Yeah, because once again, we cannot just drop. And there is totally a teleporter here. Wait, we knew about this one. Whoops. So how did we... Wait, how did we get to the room below here? Uh-oh, I was there before. Oh. Yeah, I was. And the passage is just here. Yeah. Right, so we got this dark room. Right. We should be able to do this. Oh, there's a chest there. Right. Okay, I don't know if I knew about that one before. Okay, it's too dark now, but the room itself should be on the map. Ruby egg. Very good. It's 34 eggs. And there's this room. And there is, once again, not anything. Not that white dot there that stands out so much. It's not a teleport. I mean, it would make sense for one to be there, I guess, because I just completely overlooked the fact that there was one literally right there. Huh. Okay, also, I mean, we know now that these fish pipes, these pipe fish, are in fact very much a thing. So we're gonna hop in there momentarily. Right, over here we had this, yeah. Right, I had previously found that passage, climbed up there, found presumably an egg. Maybe I should actually take a look at the situation here before trusting myself to the pipe system, because who knows where that goes. But then again, it's easy enough to return here using the actual teleport. Was there... Did I see an arrow to the side there? Surely I couldn't have switched lanes or something like that. Okay, weird. Huh. No, I don't know. You just see things that are in the foreground, I suppose. Oh, we're moving past some of that deadly purple stuff? Oh, I think we were... Yeah, I think I saw we moved past the dog elevator. Fascinating. Sweet egg. Okay, and we just dropped down here. We could have just gone here. We could have just jumped up here. I mean, that's all it would have done for us. Also, here is the blue and green waterfall. This is not even dangerous. These aren't even holes. We could have just literally climbed up here. Well, okay. Again, not officially, perhaps. Only through this technique. But we absolutely could have gone up here. Okay. Well. I mean, I suppose we're really close to the egg zone, so why don't we check what's past the door that we just unlocked? It's the top. Okay, another usable item. That list is getting a bit unwieldy, for sure. What? Wait. What? No way. Okay, so that just destroys certain brittle blocks. It does not destroy glass. Surely we cannot ride it? Really? We can ride the frisbee, but not the top. We can collect it if we want to, but we can also just... No, we... Yeah, okay, after a while we can summon a new one, if we want to. Huh. That is very fascinating and scary. What? Where could we use that? Where could we possibly destroy the floor, or maybe a wall or something? Also, I can actually see a thing very close to here that I apparently never checked. I must have just... Yeah, there's totally an opening there. Wow. I've been completely blind, apparently. Let's just check that out real quick. Yep, okay. Holiday egg. 36 eggs already. Okay. Not bad. Good thing I spotted that eventually. Huh. I can't even begin to think about where the top could possibly come into play. Like, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna try not to worry too much about it right now. I mean, when it's always one of the tools to try. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's the mystery to why we never fully mapped the bottom of these two pits, because you can dig further down there or something. Or what if the top destroys hanging vines and allows us to create a bubble here to climb up or something? Obviously, we're going to be returning to Purple Zone because there are still things to do. Like, we didn't do this. We didn't light up... Oh, wait, no. We did light up this room here. Well, obviously we didn't make it past the skull, past the kangaroo. That's the big thing, of course. So yeah, we're definitely going to do that. But since I found myself back up here, like near the hub, maybe I should go ahead and do the thing that I just completely forgot about doing. Which means first to find out, is the chameleon gone? It is absolutely gone. Okay. And there's the wrestle egg, and this is going to... Oh, that's a one-way trip. But actually that's perfect because I want to be here. Just gonna have to find our way around through this maze again. Ah, come on. I mean, there isn't really a way to reach the candle without... Come on. Without dealing with the ghosts first, right? Not realistically. So we could, you know, satisfyingly destroy them by lighting the candle. But this is obviously good enough. So that's 5 candles lit, right? 5 out of 9? I think. Not too shabby. Also, that's no longer a thing. There we go. And straight across to where we first faced the chameleon. Yep, it's also no longer here. I guess it's just dead now, canonically. And you know what? Good riddance. S metal. Ooh, is this what we put? S snake metal? Yeah. Yeah. It's gotta be, right? That's got to be what I think it is. Okay. In that case... we head back down to the snake statue, because I have to find out. Also, good timing, I suppose. Well, I mean, depending on what that opens up. If it opens up something big, then whoops. But I gotta know now. There's no way I'm stopping now. Right. Awkward. No idea how I managed to save that. Oh. Oh no. Maybe that room is where I encountered the kangaroo before. Like, after the very first encounter. But yeah, there were also... I guess the more of the flames we find and or beacons we light, more of the purple little stationary ghost things show up. That's certainly concerning. I mean, I guess I haven't really noticed them in many places. There we go. Okay. Oh, this wall here looks very toppable. Doesn't it? Oh, you throw the... Can you not? Wait. Oh. I didn't realize I can literally not move. This is just one tile wide. Never mind then. Maybe not. Okay, well, anyway. Eventually we're going to get an egg here, I suppose. Is our final reward? Oh, this looks complicated, though. Jesus. But how would this even work? Is there a way to toggle? Is there a switch? If so, I don't see it. What's down this way? We got a snake making its way straight to my position, apparently. Ready to just eat me, no doubt. Okay, so let's not get eaten. Oh. I see. Okay, I mean, that worked. Actually, wait. Is this another extremely cheesable kind of situation, perhaps? It very well might be. Well, I might also be dead here because I'm bad. But in theory, if I wasn't bad, couldn't I just jump up around here eventually? Ignoring whatever puzzle there's supposed to be here? God damn it, come on. Come on. Oh, wait. Wait. Okay, I still need to make it to the top platform there, but... I mean, that should be doable. No! They're solid! Why did I thought you could jump through them from below. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Come on. Once more with feeling. With a feeling of exhaustion. Ah. Yeah. Platforms trying to be helpful, but not helping. I suppose in this case they're not even trying to be helpful. They're just... I'm not using them for whatever purpose I'm supposed to be using them, so that's on me. God damn it. So mad at myself. Who else? Okay, it's fine. Oh, come on. Well, okay. Just land here. And seriously, I still don't really understand how we're supposed to deal with this, officially. I guess if we had a way to toggle the platforms or the blocks on and off at will somehow, or if they were toggling based on some sort of cycle, I guess, yeah, but... I mean, yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. That's fine. Somehow. Okay. Game's giving me a couple of final chances and then I go ahead and mess everything up. Come on. Okay, I mean, at this point we've seen what I've been trying to do. I'm just gonna keep trying until I do it because, you know, the episode is getting a little bit on the long side and I don't know how many more attempts it's gonna take me. I'm starting to lose patience and I'm just getting, you know, I'm losing my focus, which is not great, but I just want to get this done now. I just want to get this over with. Okay, just like 5 or so attempts later, I'm finally here. And on another way I got an achievement, Bubble Ecstasy, I think, for popping 1,000 bubbles apparently. And we get the ice egg for our troubles. Cool. Pun intended. Okay. Well, I said I wanted to get that particular thing over with. But also, there's whatever the heck is going on here. What are we trying to do? How do we avoid being eaten by the snake? Oh. Wait, is it a platform? The snake is totally a platform. The snake is helpful. How did I ever doubt the snake? That being said, there are 4 switches? 4... Oh. Wait! This is literally... Wait, no, it's not. I mean, I can't control it. It's literally snake. How do I control it? It seems to be moving completely randomly. I mean, obviously it's not... I'm not pressing anything, it is moving. So... wait. Unless... Snake Charmer? Would be the obvious answer, I guess, but no. Okay, also it probably has to eat the 4 yellow fruits to open up the door here. That is fascinating, but... unless it is always making its way toward me. So I am controlling it by virtue of being wherever I happen to be. And if it does touch me, yeah, it does just squish me. It doesn't eat me, it just acts as a block that will smush me. Okay. Now, how I would use that to actually solve the puzzle, directed precisely enough to, I guess, eat all the fruits and then also create a bridge for me, I have absolutely no idea. I mean, I suppose use the bubbles and write those. Well, that seems like a whole thing. I think for now I'm just gonna end the episode here. I guess I'm gonna have to look at that and check that out a bit more. I mean, it's definitely still possible that we're still missing some sort of tool that would make that more doable, or doable in the first place, I don't know. But maybe I'll experiment around with it a little bit and report with my success next time, as I feel like that could take a while to figure out and to master, if there is indeed something to master. Other than that, we obviously still have, well, we still have 2 paths. We still have this path to follow here. There's literally just one little passage that we never went, we never traveled upwards, so hopefully that's going to connect to something that's going to allow us to get to the flame and also explore all the mysteries of the dog elevator here and all of that. And then, of course, there is the original kangaroo room. The original kangaroo room that we need to return to. Right, also, I guess I want to check if maybe there's something going on with this here, with these 2 unmapped pits. Right, in general, I suppose, I mean, really I should just be throwing the top everywhere in all kinds of areas that I've already been through, just in case. But I don't know. Maybe not. I mean, I'm not gonna purposefully retravel everything just to throw the top around in hopes that it will do something, because obviously there are only a handful of places where, you know, anything could physically be hiding, you know, where there's even room for even a tiny little secret. I mean, there are plenty of places for things potentially, but yeah, I'm just gonna keep an eye out for anything that looks particularly suspicious for the time being before I start, you know, going absolutely crazy and looking in the less likely places. Anyway, for now, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.